Love and light. This is Samantha Jade. Most call me Love. Love and light to you. If this message has reached you, chances are you were guided here by your higher self and or spiritual guidance team. I appreciate each and every one of you who will be a dear and click that like button. And if you enjoy the vibe, I dare you, go on ahead and subscribe and get ready for good vibes. I am not a doctor, nor am I offering any legal or medical advice. Please note all readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Also, please note the description box below each and every video on the channel. Therein you'll find the ways with which to connect with your girl, as well as any payment information for those looking to tip, donate, book a personal reading, or more. If you're still here, you're supposed to be. So let's get on with your sessions, shall we? Love and Light Collective. So I'm back at it with another quickie message here, okay? I was guided to the Heal Yourself Reading Cards Oracle. We've got 11 on the timer already. Wow, okay. And what I want to do is just kind of check into some current energies, maybe get some chart placements and initials just to see who all I'm talking to out of the collective, because I got your message and it's kind of spicy, right? But I do want to treat it, gosh, I don't want to say the word serious, do I? We're going to talk about sex. All right, let's just get that out of the way. Okay, but we're talking about it because it is a serious aspect of ourselves, our energies, and our lifestyle, okay? And there could be heavy ties to the LGBTQ plus community for those resonating with this sexual message. Does not have to be the case though, because I'm feeling all kinds, all right? So it takes all kinds, makes sense. Okay, but anyhow, I digress. There could be somebody out there really wondering, like, you know, hey, can I withstand the judgment that I would undoubtedly need to withstand in order to complete the transformation? Okay, 133 on the timer. For whoever that individual is, please know you are divinely supported, all right? Oftentimes chosen ones, black sheeps, star seeds, 144 as I say that. Wow, that's crazy. But you know, we are in positions that go against societal norms for great reason and great purpose, okay? Now, that's not to make, you know, your sexual preference to be your life purpose. I'm just saying it's part and parcel for being a chosen one, where you've got to figure out some beyond the norm type-ish, okay? Makes sense. You're not alone in this, right? And I gather you too well know that, right? But what you're at this juncture really concerned with and or inquiring about, maybe even to your guidance team, you know, would you be able to withstand the fire? There's some significance to fire. I do see it coming out in two of the cards. Now, mind you, I'm covering up one of the cards' image because of its image and the rules here on YouTube, okay? So forgive me, but it's, you know, it is what it is. The message stands though, okay? And so let me try to give you a little bit more of that fire, that el fuego. And there is that 33, okay? We saw 133 on the timer. Now we're looking at 33, and there's another 3 here with this dreams card that we will talk about, as well as this healing card, 21, reducing to 3, all right? Golly, if I'm being honest, I'm looking at a bunch of 3s and 1 4. The reason why I say that is because this knave comes with a 6. You are most assuredly 324. Most assuredly 324. I just did the math. reduces to 333. Like, please be kidding right now. Okay, this is the very essence of Yeshua. Most call him Jesus. Anywho, 33 alone is a divine ascended master energy, okay? Namely that of Yeshua. Some liken to that energy as well unto Buddha, my understanding. And again, I'll just give you the slight caveat that we're all connected anyhow, so it's like whatever, right? No disrespect. What I'm saying to you is, and 408 was just on the timer, you are walking divinity, all right? So, and even if you can't wrap your mind around that here, honey bun, just hear me out. The amount of divinity around you, not even, let's, all right, you know, you want to save the divinity within for later. Let's talk about the divinity around, yes, but also upon you. Yes. David comes to mind, King David. All right. So again, we're talking about, you know, all these tawdry things. Oh, it's immoral. It's demonic. It's not of the light, not of God. And again, I say we are all connected. So who's talking about who, what now, how, what? Watch your words, folks. Watch your thoughts too, because thoughts become words and words become things. Something like magic, you know, or maybe witchcraft. Okay. So for those religious minds, all right, again, name ain't Jesus. And you should watch your words and your thoughts and your prayers. That's your spiritual guidance team coming through. Forever resonates with that, saying, you know, essentially yes and amen to your purpose here. And again, it's not that your sexual preference is the preface to your having purpose. It's not that. It's just part and parcel of what and all who you are. Okay. And you are so supported, all right? So that's for somebody. I didn't expect to get into that, but I do have the general message coming out here as there is a healing referable to your sexual aspect of self as well for the general collective message. And take what you will from this message. My goodness, there is somebody with a clear throat chakra blockage about all of this. Now, this is a subject matter that I myself don't necessarily get into. I mean, I know we do sexy tarot, and stay tuned. We're going to have another live session on that just around the corner. All right. Very much looking forward to it, if I might add. But just in the general sense, irregardless of, you know, what cultural background, etc., race and creed, sex is not something that is normally always openly, outwardly spoken about, tolerated, okay? And yet it's the very, I have to watch my words. It is part and parcel of creating with life force energy, okay? That's me dumbing it down, but there's a lot to sex, okay? And it ain't just wham bam thank you ma'am sir bro Bob Brenda, okay? It's sacred. You're creating portal energy. You are making yourselves vulnerable, 744 on the timer, in very spiritual, dare I say, ritualistic ways. Ritualistic is coming through because I do understand from what I'm looking at in the cards with the sexual arts coming out, as well as healing sexuality. I can't really show the cards, right? You get it, right? I mean, the funny thing is, though, collective, whoever I'm speaking to, you've been doing a lot of work, because I need you to know that this is a very full deck, okay? And this is not a sexual deck. But I would almost bet money, and I don't gamble, but it's an expression, that you got all of the sex cards out of it, okay? The only non-sex is talking about dreams. And hell, let's be honest, we're talking about that kind of dream here, okay? Pay attention to them. They are explaining some things. They are giving you some next steps for some. And, you know, as a whole, they are helping you, I'm hearing, to get into the energies. Some of you have been guided to, or will be shortly thereafter, to that of the tantric nature, okay? But really understanding what you're doing with that. And you could be into... you know, ancient Egyptian practices, yes, but you definitely could have had a few lifetimes in that old ancient civilization, okay? And so, you know, for some, because of who and what you are and what all your purpose is, and again, it's beyond that of sex, but you are expected to know, all right, certain aspects of that very learned practice or ritual, okay, because it would behoove you, well, perhaps simply and solely on a personal note. I'm not really getting that here, though. I could be speaking to like a counselor of sorts, or you know, some sort of spiritualist like myself, okay? You could be another reader. You could have platforms and a community and or grouping of individuals that you too are tasked with learning and growing and assisting, right? And so there is some aspect, again, most likely, because this is not a very well-versed subject beyond I want, I need, which is still giving a want, right? So, you know, sex is not really something that, you know, you sit around the campfire talking about, you know, with the comrades, as it were. You don't normally sit down to dinner with the parents and just discuss, you know, it's just culturally accepted that this ideation around sex be in the forefront. And I gather that's because, you know, it's easier to control folks. You know, some cultures even control how many, or have controlled how many children you can even, you know, procreate. So you get where I'm going with that. But again, that's just, it's not to come for any one person, place, thing, culture. It's to explain how we could find ourselves a bit stagnant in the energies of that of sex, a bit uneducated, dare I say, right? It's like, yeah, no, I know it feels good. I had no idea it was a portal. Okay, well, learn about that so that you can make learned decisions and have less children with karmics, right? So that, you know. So that's for somebody, all right? Learn the lessons. There's a lot of divinity to tap in here around you and upon you. Yes, but please be mindful also within, okay? Some of you have had a tower moment recently about sex, all right? This could be somebody that you work with, okay? It could be somebody that you're even intending now to work with. This is definitely something like a surprise. It's giving bambina energy, like a baby, but yeah. Yeah, I do see evidence of support court. Okay, yeah. It's literally, gosh, I want to watch my words. So what I was just talking about, what can happen, you know, if you are unmindful about the energies with which you are amassing yourselves with, and how ultimately you can procreate with them. And that's the long and the short of it. I don't want to say it more specifically because I already said it specifically. So maybe it would be less of a blow to just like rewind it if you missed it the first time. Because I feel like if I say it directly again now, it just feels like bullying you. And I am not here for that. I don't like bullies. So there's that. Pay attention to your dreams though again. Spirit saying for whoever and whoever you are, you're still very much connected, still very much loved and supported by the divine energies, okay? Regardless of whatever tower moment you may be experiencing, just even in general, irregardless of sex or, you know, having children or, you know, the like, you are very, very supported. 1321 on the timer. All right. somebody here needs to have a talk with somebody. It's giving you had a great time. And you're like, what's up with the crickets? Right? Ghosting energy. So you had a good time. Energy felt right. They were looking at you, seeing your value and your worth. And then all of a sudden, some fuck shit. 5 of Swords. Conflict out of nowhere. How do you have conflict on a ghosting situation? How do you have conflict? Let's get some chart placements as well as some initials on the part of this person. And then we'll get a message from their higher self. I almost said hopefully from their higher self. Is this person like a crackpot or what? Like, what are they? Left and right or up and down, sideways? Could be a J name. We've got Libra and Leo coming out, as well as Virgo for chart placements, as well as Aries. We've got O, P for Prince, and B. All right, so could be first, middle, or last name initial, and chart placements of anywhere, okay, of this person's chart. Let's get a message. Gosh, I haven't used this one in a while. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Ooh, I'm still getting the studio set up, you guys. Bear with. Yikes. All right, is that? Oh. Ex-lover. Oh, sorry. I'm acting like you guys can see. I don't know which angle I'm working from today, I guess. So, forgive me. All right. So Spirit wanted to confirm this is an ex-lover. I'm just double checking to make sure that we don't need to consult this deck again. So you have been chosen. All right. Okay, and you're not trusting that you've been chosen because this person took a long ass time to fucking choose you. Had a lot of options. I get that. Shit, been there too. Shit. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. All right, so head seems removed from ours. Makes sense, as it should. Do you miss me the way I miss you? Just saying, collective, for those resonating and glamorizing this aspect of the reading, I hope it's not you, because this is giving minute pass. Like, dude, so, or sis, right? So you're saying, like, you just ghost out of nowhere. The energy was great, right? What, you gonna come through a reading, like, not even to be like, do you miss me? After you try to have the audacity to be like, I pick you, I choose you. Through a reader, reading the energy. I'm hoping, collective, that this means that this person, like, is really about to call you and tell you this much. Because otherwise, what the fuck, right? Like, make it make sense. And I kid you not, now is not the times at the bottom of the deck. I'm tapping out. Like, bleh. Like, bleh. Bleh. Like, no. Not good enough. Not good enough. This is a lesson in boundaries, all right? Sex might have been all, you know, everything you needed and wanted and deserved, okay, for the time being, and seasons change, right? Aren't you learning and growing your soul anyhow? You probably don't even resonate with this MFer. probably not is an understatement. So it's okay, honey bun, whoever you are, guy, girl, what have you. Or go ahead and move on in love and in light, because this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get your healing. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, express yourself, even if through some artistic ways. Okay, whatever you. I'm not even supposed to be showing the cards, but here we go. Pay attention to those dreams, and also don't give up on them. You got this, sex or not. All right, I love you guys. Hopefully this made any kind of sense from somebody. I don't know what's going on with the channeling today. It's all like, but this could be this person's energy. Dead ass. It ain't mine. All right, I love you guys. Love and light.